You know, we hear a lot about the New World Order. Well, yeah, it's all negative. Their New World Order is a proper dystopia. But what a lot of people don't talk about is creating our new world. We don't have to accept their world. Their world's terrible. It's even worse than the world we've got now. Hence the reason why they destroyed it, to build their new world. As I've said in previous videos, the strange thing is we're aligned at the minute. They want to destroy the old world in order to bring in their new world, AI tyranny. But that's what we want as well. We want the old, corrupt, nasty, satanic, evil system to end as well. So we're in a strange time at the minute because we're both aligned. Now, what kind of world do we want? You know, we don't want to be living in their world of no freedom, which basically ends with the end of humanity. If you follow it further down, you know, they promise this, that, and the other, and all the rest of it. No, it's tyranny. So you've either got a choice: their world, tyranny, or we create our own world based on everything theirs isn't. So freedom. To be so completely free that our very existence is an act of defiance. And say, no, we're not having your world, we're going to create our own world. Now the way I look at it, they want a one world government so they can maintain control. So we do the opposite. How about we set up millions of local communities, all independent of each other, but connected through a network to each other, independently run community. So if a community is struggling or has a problem, the other communities can come and help. Each community is run by the people, not by psychopaths, not by sociopaths. The people will choose who's best to run the communities. And I'm not talking about giving power away to individuals. No, these people only work for the community. They don't own anything. They can't dictate anything. If the people say no, of that community say no, we're not having it, this is how we want it, this is what we want implemented, this is how we're going to run, you know, the refuse collection or something, or, you know, repair the roads or infrastructure, anything like that. So it's all done by the people of that community. Policing, not policing, but peace constables, they protect the people, but they're made up of the people. They're not bussed in from outside or anything like that. They're made up of the people. And they are charged, they swear allegiance to the people, to the community. Not some corporate, like they are now. Not some corporation. They work for the people. This way you get rid of all militaries. There's no need for it. Because millions of communities, independent communities all over the world, connected via a network, all protect each other. One community has a problem, the rest can help. It's about cooperation. It's about time the human species started doing it. Because if we go on abdicating our responsibilities for ourselves and our fellow humans, the species will end. And I'm putting it politely. So what would a community look like? Well, imagine, if you will, take for example education. The system we've got now, we all know, is like it's prison training for kids. It's where they go to, it's an indoctrination camp. It's where they go to learn to be obedient to authority slaves. So anyway, we'll teach the kids to question. They'll teach themselves. Give them the freedom to explore. Give them the freedom to ask questions and develop their own intuitions. And intuition comes from here, not here. Let them explore the nature of this reality, the nature of what it is being, what is a human, even. Because all that has been suppressed. And I tell you, as soon as you do that, within a generation, not even that, within a matter of a decade, you'll have a completely different world. You'll have free energy, because people will be allowed to invent. And I mean, free energy has existed for probably thousands of years, probably hundreds of thousands of years, or millions of years. Every breath you take, you exhale into the ether. Yeah, it's the same thing with energy, with emotions, with feelings, with intentions. You only have to think something, and that is broadcast into the ether. The psychopaths know this. This is why they spend billions on controlling the media, because they want to control what you think, and therefore what you're creating. It goes into the hive field, so the masses can pick it up. Herd mentality. So ask yourself, what does that world look like? Because only you. This is the conversation that people are going to have to start having with themselves. And then, as soon as they start having it with themselves, like I said, they broadcast the thoughts and the emotions into the ether, and you'll start attracting other people around you that'll have the same thing. And then all of a sudden you start getting together. And the more people that start doing this, the bigger the community gets. And the bigger the community gets, the more resonance it has through the field. Then it starts overtaking all the fear porn that's propagandised, because if it's coming from a place of love, it's far more powerful than all the fear porn. You know, the wars, the terrorism, the fake wars, fake terrorism, fake whatever, alien invasions, you name it. Doesn't matter. It's all negative. Anything negative holds a certain vibration. It's not as powerful as love, caring, sharing, compassion, anything like that. They hold much higher vibrations. So if we manifest our local communities based on caring, sharing, love, peace, compassion, unity, it's endless really. all the things that their new world order isn't. Freedom. Ours is freedom. Theirs is slavery. Tyranny. Based ours on freedom. Cooperation. So basically total freedom. You know, it's freedom to speak. You know, oh, you can't say that. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, but you know, someone will get offended. Well, that's their choice. I'm free to speak. If somebody else takes offence at that, that's their choice. They can either stop listening or don't take offence at it. You can't take away someone's freedom to speak. I mean, yeah, you can't commit murder. Well, of course not. You can't punch somebody. No. The person's sovereignty ends where another's begins. So, It's not hard. You know, humans need to grow up a little bit and start acting like adults, like an intelligent species, which we are. We're very intelligent. That's why we're kept dumbed down. That's why we're kept suppressed down here in low vibrational frequencies, because the parasites know just how powerful we are as a species. What about, people ask me, what about the sociopaths that will try and manipulate and gain control over communities? They won't be allowed. So, yeah. So a lot of people say, oh yeah, but there's, you know, the evil ones always gain control. No, they won't be able to, because they can only operate in the frequencies down here. They can't operate up here. These are evil people. These are good people. These are loving people. Two different frequencies. It's like Radio 1, Radio 2. Tune into Radio 1, you get all the love, compassion and all the rest of it up here where we are. You can't experience Radio 2. You have to tune in to Radio 2 to experience the evil. It's the same for them. They can't experience Radio 1. They'll have to tune in to radio, to love, happiness, joy. It's not in their nature. So they'll either have to do that, or, and we can only hope that they do, or they will go bye-bye. That's down to them. The one thing we can't do, or humanity won't do, is remain at this level. Like it or not, the frequency of this reality is rising up to here. You either go with it, or you stay with that sinking ship and go down with it. So that's the way I see it anyway. It's up to you. Do you want to go down with the sinking ship? You're going to allow them to take you down with them? Or are we going to create our own communities, our own world, new world, up here? Love, peace, harmony, caring, sharing. So, taxes. New community, no taxes. Zero. Instead, people will say, well, how do you fund refuse collection or potholes or blah blah blah, or people who work for administrating the local community that you're building? Well, it's simple. You have voluntary contributions. People who want to contribute can contribute. It's not a tax, it's not a demand, it's not an extortion demand. It's voluntary. It's like, hey, I've got something to give. There you go. And that will pay for such and such. We won't have to pay for electricity in the new one. Pay for water. We won't have to pay for water in the new one. In our one, it's all free, like it used to be. So, yeah, no taxes. Voluntary contribution. That's an absolute winner.